I'd like to hand over to Vicki for the children's talk, please.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you've had a really, excuse me, I've still got a bit of a cough, a really good week. If you didn't have a very good week, I hope it gets better for you next week. Now, I've got a balloon, and I want you to pretend that this is not a balloon, but a person. And I want you to think of some of the things that might be nasty to say to that person with every time I blow into it. Let's hope I can blow it up. Whew. Something like, I don't like you, you're not my best friend anymore. I'll go away, you're not nice. I don't like you anymore either. How do you think that person is going to start to feel? Yeah, a bit sad. And all of a sudden, if people start being mean to them, they're just going to end up in pieces, not very happy at all. And that's what Jesus was talking to his disciples about in our gospel reading today. He wanted them to understand that if someone hurt them by their words, that they need to go and talk to that person and sort it out. Because if the disciples didn't talk to each other and listen to each other, he knew that they would probably wander away from each other. Because that's what happens sometimes with us, isn't it? When we don't sort our problems out with our friends and family, we don't speak to each other and we don't want to talk to them. But Jesus didn't want his disciples to be like that, because he needed them to be strong enough to go and talk about Jesus and talk to all the other people in the world. And so he said to them, you must talk to each other and listen to each other, because he didn't want them to go pop like our balloon. Now, a little bit further on in our Bible reading today, it talks about something else. I've got a question for you. Here's my question. How many of each animal did Moses take on the ark with him? I'll give you a bit of thinking time. Tick, 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 da. What was the answer? What did you say? 2 by 2? But it wasn't 2 by 2, because it wasn't Moses, it was Noah. I've got another question for you. Probably know this one. What's 1 plus 1? Did you say 2? Well, you probably would be right if you're at school, and that's the answer your teacher would expect to have. But Jesus also said, wherever 2 or more of you are gathered in my name, there I will be too. So I'm thinking, if Jesus is with us, where 2 or more are gathered, then 1 and 1, that's 2, and Jesus makes 3. So maybe this time 1 plus 1 equals 3. Because Jesus has said that he promises to be with us always. And so we know we can trust him to be with us always and to love us. Let's just have a little closing prayer. Dear God, thank you for Jesus, who teaches us how to stay and work together so we can better share your love and healing with others. Thank you and amen. Bye, everybody. Have a lovely week, and I'll talk to you next time.